just as she had been last night, and I had been quite upset by the sight of the fat tears streaming down her face. I had seen her before that, of course, at various family gatherings, but my first clear memory of her was that gloomy night in the shelter when she sobbed in her mother's lap as American jet fighters pounded Baghdad so hard that the earth shook. Other than her mother, Nawal, I'd been the only person who'd been able to calm her. At one point, Nawal got up and started walking around, cradling Maha in her arms and trying to lull her to sleep. She approached the doorway by the stairs where I stood holding the small transistor radio that went with me everywhere, even though all they had been saying for the previous 48 hours was Allied forces continue their aerial bombardment of targets inside Iraq and Kuwait. I felt the need to listen to the news continuously, and I couldn't get a signal inside the basement shelter. So I stood in the stairway near the exit, ducking back in whenever the shelling became too intense. When I saw Maha with her face buried in her mother's chest, Nawal had remarked, "The poor child, she's frightened to death."